right, Marco. Take it away, bud.
When we last left off, the episode began with Archie the Squint stabbing a knife into the table. The majority of the group was like, what the fuck? Nathan kicks the table at Archie, try to get them back up. And Archie starts asking, where's Terrence? Very, aggressively wanting to know where their friend is. During this time, Liam is just like, who the fuck is Archie? Who the fuck is Archie? You're telling us your name, but we have no idea who you are. Eventually, we get it sorted out that Archie is part of the... Goddamn, I didn't write the group name. Maybe I did, and I just can't find it. But anyway, the wild cards. There we go. Part of the wild cards. Had to look down at my notes. A bunch of the orphans in the city who team up together to survive. And Archie feels a certain way about holding on to and defending her people, particularly Terrence right now. A plan was made to, after some accusations from Terrence about us being at fault for Archie's accusations at us about Terrence being captured, a plan seemed to be made initially about charging the base. Archie had in return Talon, and Nina agreed with Archie that it was essentially our fault about Terrence. Liam got angry and left, going for air. The wild cards seem to be watched by the Xanthars, or the enemies of the Shadow Thieves, so I got that right. Doing with Guild. Rowan tries to connect with Liam, but Liam decides that he's not ready for that, so he tries to escape. After some discussion, it was discussed that the best magic in the city is at Blackstaff Tower. After making his grand escape, Liam tried to get back, but was waylaid by a former guard captain, sounded like, who was in the middle of coitus and felt very strongly about nakedly attacking Liam. Liam, in his angry state, was not effective and was knocked out, bursting his eardrums, causing him to be temporarily deaf. Rowan finds Liam, heals him, and Liam was dragged away while invisible by Nina and Nathan. Rowan was taken for questioning, and after trying to get out of it due to her concerns about the alleyways, essentially tried to kill a guard, and everything was on high alert. We have separated to go to ground, at which point Lieutenant Hestava Branch was interrogating Chara. As we were separated, Liam went to ground, going north. Rowan was found by Nathan and Nina, but is currently blind and deaf. During the time, Nina and Nathan went to the page turner to try to get a locate scroll, at which point it was determined that page turner had noticed a recent theft and was doing something to try to deal with it. Shara figured out Manta Rose. Liam hid for 2 hours, and everyone's reconvening together at some place near the... What was it? I'm forgetting the exact name of the place.
The Yawning Portal.
The Yawning Portal. I was going to say the Yawning Maw, but I knew that wasn't right.
Hey, it's close.
Okay. And that's where we left off. So we begin today with all of us trying to get back together and not have total fuckery.
And the only thing that was awesome, the only thing I'll say, remember, Rowan killed the guard, brought him back to life. Archie saw. Archie got upset.
And Chara is maybe smoothing things over at the Manta Rose, right?
Possibly, maybe, and it's nighttime.
She is just
that
left.
same day.
Yeah.
And it was a region, correct? Is what
A magistrate. Yeah.
A magistrate.
Yep.
There we go.
I don't think I had anything else to contribute either. Yeah, I mean, Chara met Parsnips Crispin. Lieutenant Officer Philip Harrigan.
All right. Good job. Well done. Inspiration to Liam.
I will say the one thing. Liam went north to the field ward, which was the opposite direction.
I thought
I
thought you guys had headed north. So
Yep, you can go north.
Yeah, he's hiding out in like an abandoned house near the field ward.
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Which is currently where he was originally kidnapped.
It was in the field ward, right? You're in
Yeah.
an abandoned house in the field. Okay. And then the rest of you are in the sewer system headed towards the yawning portal.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
did just finish the session, I believe, contacting Chara, and she let us know about the Manta Rose just now,
Okay.
and we didn't get a chance to really react to that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'm looking at the calendar right now. Marin Mar Penoff, the 12th. Party meet Archie of the Wildcards. Liam goes off to be alone. Absolute fucking chaos occurs.
I mean, you can't argue that it wasn't absolute fucking chaos.
I cannot.
Where's the lie?
Okay. So, coming back, it yeah. Okay, where to begin here? So, actually, where's my document?
Oh, and it's Chara, me, and Nina that have the earpieces currently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Liam does not have one. Okay.
It would be useless because he was deaf. Yep, we took it.
Sorry, I might have missed. You did take that from me?
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
couldn't use it because you were deaf, and we wanted.
couldn't
Well,
remember.
no, he lost it when it got sent in after he got kidnapped,
Oh, that's right.
and somebody grabbed it, and then I grabbed Rowan's because she's
That's right.
deaf.
That's right.
Hmm.
I knew we took one of them because it was gonna be useless to whoever had it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Holy crap. So, why don't we start with I'm unless I had mentioned before the time of day that we're roundabout at, based on everything that had happened, I would say you're probably at, because you guys had slept in late, I thought.
I think it was like evening. I think we said it was like evening and nighttime, right? Chara, you were at the docks when it was like getting dark.
It was like sunset. It was sunset at the docks.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, sunset. And we'll just start with you, actually, Chara. You have just left the Manta Rose, and you were headed towards the Yawning Portal. Is that right?
Yes. that is
Okay.
correct.
So, first off, roll me a perception check.
Okay. 21.
21. You get the sense you have someone watching you. And
Okay.
as you kind of turn at one moment to just kind of stealthily look behind you, you do catch eye of what looks like one of the city guards. He seems to be keeping his distance, and with the 21, you definitely get the idea that they're not there to do anything, detain you. It just seems they're keeping an eye.
Okay.
And you head towards the Yawning Portal. When you get inside, it is the same as it always was, except for one little thing. On the outside of the Yawning Portal, you would have noticed before you all had gone inside, there was a sign just off to the left of the door. And in this sign are a list of things not allowed. And one thing you've noticed that's just been carved into the bottom were squirrels. So you head inside, and it was like hastily scratched in. But you head inside, and you just going to find a table or anything in particular?
That's a good question. Does the guard follow me inside? I'll say Achara probably walks to the bar
Okay.
first.
Okay.
And I'm curious if the guard follows her inside.
Okay. You head to the bar and, order a drink, kind of sit there for a few minutes, and you don't see him. You wait a good 10 minutes and you don't see him enter at any point.
Okay, well then I'll grab a table.
All right.
Somewhere relatively near the door.
The front door?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You head towards the front door. Okay. That will bring us to Mr. Liam. You are in an abandoned house, kind of tucked into a corner. You see shadows passing outside quite often. This is a busy city. But it's weird. You can see activity going on outside through the cracks in the wall, but you can't hear any of it. And it's very isolating feeling. What are you doing?
Well, for one thing, Liam's player is going to write down what's going on right now. Liam himself, though, is disoriented and not entirely comfortable. And by that I mean there's a lot of he can't hear anything, which means he can't really be on alert since he can't see everything. So he's even more essentially jumpy at anything that might happen. So he's gonna slowly get up. Time has passed, right? And he's aware of how much time has passed.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell sun's going down. Sun's going
So
real low.
He's gonna put on his cloak, put up the hood, and try to keep his eyes out, and then walk out and start walking back to the yawning portal. Not trying to bring attention to himself, but walk and keep eyes open to everything.
Okay. I would say you can roll either a stealth check or you can roll a performance check to try and blend in.
So I'm gonna go with the higher of the two. I'll let you guess which one that is. 16 stealth.
Okay.
I got a 7 for stealth, but a 2 for performance.
You are able to weave your way easily through the crowd. Well, I say easily as in no one else seems to really kind of get that you're there. Everyone seems to be ignoring you for the most part. You do bump into a couple people here and there. But again, busy city, they don't seem to really notice as you just kind of continue to glide, keeping your head down.
He would freak out every time he bumped into someone. Not immediately freak out, but he would be on alert and ready for if this was danger.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna affect anything. Just flavor. He's really burnt right now.
Yeah. Roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Certainly. With disadvantage, right?
Yep.
So that's a natural 1.
Awesome.
It's a natural 1 or a 7.
Okay. All right.
Oh, 8%. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
You, yeah, you make your way to the gates of going from the fieldward, going through into Waterdeep, and you start to step through, and you don't notice when a large hand suddenly presses against your chest. What's your immediate reaction?
Grab my dagger, point it at the guy's throat.
Okay. You do so, and you hear about 4 swords suddenly be drawn as
Do I
4
hear them or
guards.
do I see them?
Huh?
Do I hear them or do I see
Oh, you
them?
don't hear them. I'm sorry. But 4 guards basically shove you up against the wall and draw their swords on you. And they seem to be yelling at you. As one of them starts to press the sword up against your throat as you continue to hold your dagger at his.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're going to try and grapple you. Is there anything you would like to do?
I am going to try to break away and run.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and make a acrobatics versus their strength.
That's a 13.
Okay. I did roll mine with advantage because there are 4 on 1. So with that, they do manage to grapple you. One of them winds up grabbing your wrist and pulling your dagger out of your hand. It's really disorienting. You're not sure what's going on as all 4 of these guards are pressing against you and yelling. You see people kind of running and starting to move away as they push you to the ground and they pull your arms behind you. You saying anything, doing anything else?
I guess I'm just gonna try to scream to the top of my lungs. I can't hear.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. That's a 12.
A 12. Okay.
I'm loving it. Nothing good happens.
One of them, you don't hear this, but you feel a slight pause as you see, kind of as your face is pressed to the ground, you see one arm from one of the guards press and kind of hold against one of the others. And then he leans down, his face kind of comes down next to you, like as if waiting for a response from you.
Do I see it happen?
Yeah. And then you see that guard kind of pull back and push one of his, the main one that's sitting down on you, and kind of pushes him back a little. And he grabs your shoulder and he just kind of pulls you up a little and looks at you. Do you do anything?
Do I have any of my hands free?
No, they've still got your arms.
Then I'm just gonna trying to think what what would Liam do in this position? He can't hear. He's captured. Paranoid.
You can tell this guard's trying to yell, like, talk to you.
I can't hear. I can't hear. I'm deaf.
He kind of looks at you for a moment, looks down at the rest of you, and he's going to do a search on you real quick.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, that's not the right thing. Okay. Yeah, he finds your other dagger. He pulls that away. And any other weapons he finds, he doesn't touch Jonathan. He leaves him. He's not interested in that. But any weapons he finds, he pulls away. And once those have been taken, he kind of pushes one of the guys back and just kind of, one of your arms is free now as he kind of grabs your shoulder and just kind of sets you back a little bit. And
Okay.
Go ahead.
So he's got all my weapons.
Mm-hmm.
He only took my weapons, though. So my daggers, my crossbow, all that was taken.
Yeah, all your weapons are gone. Yeah, he's like handed them to another guard next to him.
Okay. Silly question. My helm of comprehending languages, rope climbing, I still got them?
Yes.
Okay. Then that brings me up to my next thing.
Mhm.
And I'm going to try to reach into my pocket.
Okay.
Before I do,
Uh-huh.
can I roll the sleight of hand to do it? And then I'll tell you what I'm doing with my hand in my pocket.
It's going to be at a disadvantage with a really high DC. You have 4 guards. One of them's holding your arm. The other one just dislodged it, and they're watching you closely. So you can try. Go for it.
I mean, would they really be upset if I was reaching in my pocket?
How many times have bad things happened in real life to people who have been arrested when
You are
they
not-
tried to reach for something in their pocket,
I was
dude?
not trying to bring that up, although that did come to mind already. Okay. With disadvantage, my sleight of hand, that's an 18.
Yeah. Someone immediately grabs your arm as you go to reach for something, and they slam you back into the ground. Your arms are pulled back behind you, and they bind your wrists together.
As is expected.
They pull you up, and you are marched away by 2 of the guards. Okay. That will bring us to...
For anyone who's curious, I was trying to reach for the deck of the deck of certain things.
I was like, I know what he's doing. I was like, do it. Do it. I wanted it to work.
Unfortunately, it did not work. That's why I was like, my weapons, right? You took my weapons, not anything else.
One of these days, Liam's just gonna have to learn how to use his words. You can
I'm
say,
definitely-
"Hey, do you have something to write on?" Like, other ways to communicate that don't require you to hear.
For fun fact, I was thinking that, but I thought in the moment it really wouldn't like.
No, you're staying true to Liam. You're fine. I'm just giving you shit.
Okay. Switching over to the 3. Nina, Nathan, and Rowan. You guys are in the sewers. It's gross. It's dark. It's really smells. And it's cold. Like, it is... You would think it would be warm, but it's actually cool. It's very dark. Nathan, you are struggling to see anything. And there are a lot of sounds under here.
I can prestidigitate like a little bit of light, so we at least have that for Nathan to see.
Okay, okay.
I probably wouldn't do anything brighter because like to warm us up though, because I don't want to draw attention if there's other people down here.
Okay.
And honestly, if Nathan even felt you're doing something fire related, he would instantly jump in and stop you. Just because explosions are kind of his thing.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. You guys are in this dim dark. And
steering blind and deaf Rowan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, my sense of direction doesn't suck, so at least we're probably going in the right direction.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Which actually that's a really roll me a survival check.
19.
Okay. Your sense of direction is quite good. You just are so good at feeling the shift of air and movement, knowing which way the wind was coming from the sea, and feeling the shift and pressure of the air in this underground area. You can just instantly figure out which way is south. You guys quite often hear echoing sounds and voices, whispers, skittering, low grunts, sometimes that sound almost right behind you. Roll me perception checks.
Oh, that's a 5.
15.
Okay. I'm not even going to roll for Rowan.
She smells.
It's not
everything
allowed.
down here. Yeah.
She does smell everything.
Smells, tastes, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Oh, she's also obsessed with those keys.
Oh, the one key.
That's all she's feeling.
That's right. Forgot about that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys continue to lead her forward. What is your marching order?
Probably Nathan, Rowan, Nina, if Nathan's leading the way, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me.
All right. Yeah. So Rowan's got her hand on Nathan's shoulder. Nina's got her hand on Rowan, and we're kind of like steering her that way so she doesn't trip or take a step and tumble.
Okay. At one point, Nathan, you're the only one that sees it. You notice a symbol on the side of the wall that looks like a 9-spoke circle. A circle with 9 spokes coming off of it.
Gotcha.
It looks old. Already looks like there is muck and stuff growing over it. But you continue forward.
As we're kind of passing it, I would, oddly enough, I just like put my hand up and kind of like run it along the wall and just mention it, be like, Nina, I don't know if this means anything to you. And still continues to move slowly, but...
Yeah. That's one of the guild signs that Volo told us to avoid. It's for Xanathars.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Were you running your hand along it?
Well, you said stuff had grown over it, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of brushing stuff off.
Okay.
Essentially, to get-
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, as you kind of say that and run your hand, kind of brushing it and going by, Nina, you see it start to glow a bit. You see some of that muck that has started to grow onto it slowly start to singe, turn a bright green, then a purple, and then it just kind of melts into a goo and drips down the wall. And you hear a soft whisper. We see you.
Do we both hear that?
All three of you, yeah. Well, no, two of you hear that.
Nina will instantly snuff out the light that she has just so that it's not drawing attention to
Mhm.
them. Okay, I don't know how I feel about being in the sewers anymore.
We can easily go topside if we can hide this one.
Fucking armor that she's wearing. I don't have any way of carrying it. I mean, I could try to put it on. It's not like they're looking for someone with horns wearing Heronius's armor. I don't know if I can carry that.
Or
She might also
into
freak
it?
out if I try to take off her armor.
Probably. And I
Alright.
doubt my jacket's gonna cover all of that.
Nina,
Yeah.
what's your passive perception?
11.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
I am not a wise individual.
You're good.
I think we have to keep chancing it. If they see us, they've seen us at this point.
I mean, if I'm being honest with the mood I'm in, I don't care.
Yeah. I could do with wrecking some shit if it comes to that. It just...
I'm in a bit of a rush. We need to get this one somewhere so we can get going towards Terrence.
All right. Yeah, Nina will do the prestidigitate just a little bit of light again to kind of lead the way, or just light the way as Nathan's leading us on. So about getting her out, we got to get the horses somehow. I could make her invisible for you while you guys walk to do that, but it might look weird if you're getting 2 horses and only riding one of them. Unless she rides behind you and you just have one as like a pack horse looking deal.
I don't know. At this point, he kind of looks up. Is there an opening anywhere that kind of goes topside? Just to let in light at all?
At the moment, no. No,
Okay.
the openings
We would
are...
have passed one within the last 10 to 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Last time we passed daylight was no longer existing, so we don't have time to play around anymore.
Mm-hmm. But we still have to
Chara
find...
is the only one I know of that can find anybody.
Right. I was gonna get you and Rowan out of town. Go find Chara. Then the 2 of us will go find Liam.
Reality, how long is that going to take?
Well, hopefully Liam's close. I was hoping we would run into him here in the sewers. I told him to get underground at the yawning portal, but you know, who knows? It's a big city. He's probably got a lot
Hang
more.
on. He just puts his hand to his ear. Char, are you out there?
Chara talks with a mouthful of food.
That's totally fine.
Fitting.
Yes. What's up? What can
You
I
know
do
what?
for
For
you?
the first time, I'm not hungry. Can you can locate people, right?
Yes. Yes, I can.
How accurate is that?
Hold on, let me commune with the spirits. And then the line goes quiet while she thinks really hard. Definitely not looking it up. Hold on.
It's all good. He basically takes his hand from his ear. We just need to find a way topside now.
I put both of Rowan's hands on Nathan's shoulders, and I will go forward a little bit to try and like scout out the next one if there's like a crossroads or anything, because I can see in the dark. So, or Nathan can continue to walk with us while you're talking. But
You see her kind of grip his shoulders for a minute, and then one hand kind of drops and kind of just. You see her like fascinating with the key, just kind of holding it close.
I swear to God, if this is another cursed key,
Another. I'll have to hear that story later.
oh yeah, yeah.
All right. You guys are able to easily find one of the top sides. There is like street lamps, candle street lamps up above, and you make your way topside.
Chara would buzz in over the headset and just like, so it's shaky what I can figure out.
All right. Sorry,
It's
I'm just
not
trying to
definitely
think.
not 100%. And it's based on distance.
All right. How many times can you do that in a day?
Once. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure it's once. Yep, or it's a per long rest. So
Shit.
let me.
Nathan kind of like looks over at Nina, takes a long, deep sigh, and just use it to find Liam right now.
Please.
I need an hour before I can do it.
All right, you got it.
All right. I assume you guys are head. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say topside. I guess we're just gonna have to try to stealth it to the yawning portal as quick as possible, or we just beeline it. What do you think?
I think we get as close to one of the gates as possible with Rowan. She needs to get out of the city. The others can meet us.
Okay. Yawning portal was southward, right?
I think it was in the dock
Dock
ward.
ward.
Upward. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like up over here or something.
Yeah.
So we could do Rivergate. Or keep heading south, because we came in the south gate. The horses are near the south gate, I think.
Char said something about a boat she found, right?
Oh yeah, the Manta Rose she found. And we still have to get Stitch, by the way.
I'll deal with that. I want to get Liam for you, and then I deal with my issues after.
That doesn't seem very fair.